So hello, welcome back guys. So in this video we are going to do the checkout using with paper. So before I do paper checkout with paper, I would like to recommend you to go and watch the part 13 setup payment for paper and the order list and order detail API. So this is about like explaining about and setting up the order with the payment people. So you should go and see this video first, then I would like to show you here with the checkout. So if I click checkout, I would bring another page called, let's say under the page we will say place order. Okay, so place order.jsx. So inside it, before we design, I would like to introduce another Tailwind component. This is really nice. It's called Tblocks. You find tblocks.cc, and then there are a lot of like UI and component there. For me, I see this one is really nice in my point of view. We were, of course, we were we will define the UI we want later on. So I would say view code here. So this is the code that got. It's simple. It's just HTML Tailwind CSS code. So I would copy, and then under here I would say export. Therefore function place order, place order. So inside the function I will return the code we just copy from the session. I think we need close an empty tag. Okay, so image image class name fix or. So here, like in the React and in the Vue.js, we have to make sure, like for the img tag, it is okay if you write with the only HTML, which you don't need closing tag for the img. But if you are writing React or Vue.js, you must. If not, you will get the error like me here. It's a red, and we cannot run the app. It will be crashed. So that's why I add like this, and everything is fine. So for the class, of course, in React we have to change all the name with the class name. So this will be our place order component UI. So if I click checkout button, we have the continue. If it continue, I would close the pop-up bar, the pop-up UI of the shopping cart, and then if we click checkout, I will introduce you with the link that you are familiar with. So we will say to, and then I will say place order. So we have to import link in from the React router DOM. So import link from React router DOM. Okay, so we got everything we need. So but we have to make sure to import the route for the place order place.order. So we have to import place order. Okay, so I import that automatically here. So place order, enter the page. So if I go here, if I say place.order, yeah, so it is here. So but we have to make sure import layout, layout layout. So that layout we have header and footer, that's why. So if I import again between the layout, so it will bring our header and footer there. So we will do the paper button here, and the the summary of the cart, and this one will be I will use found for the address. Cool. So we see the UI. Okay, so I would do the, if I click here checkout, so I will go back to the home page. If I click here checkout, yeah, it's bring me here place order. So in the place order, we have to do mostly the same logic that we do in the checkout. So I go into the place order and I write the, and I'm trying to find the cart. So I say use selector. So every selector we have state. So that state return the state.cart reducer, i.e. reduce, yeah. Okay, reduce, yeah. So consd const. Sorry, I have to do in outside of return. My bad. So it is we have all the cart. So this cart, inside that cart we have cart item. Cart item, and so I would say cart. So that cart item has a list of cart. So I would define the use selector state. Okay, so what is the problem here? So console cart item for the cart, it's this is and define CART from cart state. CART. Okay, here CART reducer, reducer, not the CAR, my bad. So enter here, we got the cart item. So I will remove this part. Instead of brand name, I would say order summary, SUMMERY, and I will remove this one and the P as well. So I will remove, and let's say inside the P I will import the order items that we will get from the from that UI. I will use that UI again. Okay, in the shopping cart we have that list. So I will go into the checkout. I will find the shopping cart list. So this is the list. Okay, so I would use that entire div margin top 8. So I will copy, because if we write the code again and again, it would take a lot of time. Instead of, we can reuse the code. If you don't want to reuse that code again and again, you can create the component here. Like I will create, like, say cart item.jsx. So under here cart item.jsx, I will create export default function, say cart items, okay, cart items. So okay, cart item, and the inside the cart item I will return return the empty tag. Inside empty tag we will copy the code we just copied that here, this one. Okay, empty top 8 from the checkout, like this one. So we don't need to recode the same code from different places, but we will be making this one reusable component. This is what we do. So cart item we will paste like this. So we have to make changes a lot of here. because we want to make this card item reusable, but we call some function here. So what we can do is we can create these here as well. So I will do in the checkout. Okay, so when I call, I will pass the as a parameter. Yeah. So inside the cart item, I will bring the cart items as a parameter. So cart items and the add to cart handler. I will bring add to cart handler and remove from cart handler as well. So like this. Okay, so in the checkout, I would say I will reuse the cart item component. Let's say cart item. So we import cart item, and then we need to pass the we need to pass cart items. Say let's say checkout cart items equal cart items. Then we need to pass the remove from cart handler. Cart handler. Inside the remove from cart handler, we will pass the product. Yeah, okay. Pout ucd product. Then and oh yeah, only we will pass cart item, but we will build that function and the dispatch. Let me copy this one. So I will copy dispatch and the to function, and to function I will delete that and the use dispatch inside the cart item. So I can create the here, so remove handler and the add to cart. So we use use dispatch, and we have to import action and add to cart action as well. So remove that function from the checkout. So what we can do is remove from cart handler. So this one, we don't need that. We only need cart item, and then everything will be fine. So the same thing I just did, like in the cart item and the checkout. So I reuse that component like cart item, and I pass the list of the item from the cart. Then inside the cart item, I create the remove from cart handler and add to cart handler. Two functions the same thing because we want to reuse that component again and again. So inside the placeholder, I will use the same thing. I will delete for now, and I will show you the result will be the same. Here, as you see, if I click 2, it's set 2. If I click 2, it's set, everything is the same. I can remove and the prices as well. So now that cart item is reusable. So I will copy that cart item and the add inside cart item. So I need to import from the component cart item. So we have to pass this cart item list inside through the cart item. Yes, here, oops, here equal cart items. So by doing that, in the place order, the result will be the same. As you see, the result will be the same. You can remove and you can increase, decrease the quantity. So that is pretty much about the order summary for the cart and the color, and we don't need the size. We don't need. We only need the total price. Okay, and for the tax, I will integrate here for the tax as well. So let's say you take the let me just say 50% of the tax. You can add the tax price there. So I would say I will go back here and inside the placeholder I will have like subtotal and the total. So the price will be, there are two prices like subtotal and the total. So the subtotal will be the price that does not include the tax. Total will be include the tax and everything. Okay, so does not include the tax and the shipping fee. Okay, so the total will be include everything. So for the subtotal and shipping fee and the tax, I will calculate here. So first of all, we will make the decimal function like cons at the ECI decimal. So it will be receiving the name as a parameter. So inside it, I will return using the math. Okay, math function, the name that we got from the parameter, and I will multiply with the 100, and after that I will make to fix using the two decimal number after the point. So so this is about the add decimal. So for the subtotal, total price, so I will calculate cons subtotal equal add decimal. So we reuse that function. Okay, so add decimal. So I will add cart items dot reduce. We will use reduce, reduce. So there will be total and the item. So let me check. There will be total, yes, total and the item. So that item has its own like total plus item dot dy multiply item dot price. That as a default it will be 0, and wait, yeah, set to the reduce cart item. We need to make, yeah, so we need to make arrow function. Okay, arrow return function. That's why it will bring two parameter like total and the item. That total will be the price that we got from the quantity and the price of each item. So we have to calculate another one, which is called TX tax price. In the tax price, we will say add decimal as well. Add decimal function. Inside it, we will use number, and the tax will be 15. So we will say 0.15, and the with this we will multiply with the subtotal, and after that we will say 2 fix. We will fix with 2. So this is our tax price. So for the tax price, I would say that is perfect. Yeah. So the so we have to use this one instead of color. I would say subtotal price. This one will be dollar and the total. Oops. I mean subtotal. Yeah, dollar subtotal. So this will be our subtotal price. As you see, it is 98. If I increase 2, it will be 196. So we got our subtotal price, and this is will be tax. So for the tax, I would reuse the tax price. So we should get our tax price. Tax price is 29. If I say 98, it is $40. It is like 50% of the price that we are consuming. So after that, we will say total. So this will be total price. The total price will be combining of tax and subtotal, but not to forget, we will make a shipping address also. Okay. So for the shipping address, I would say, shipping price, I would say, CIPBING shipping price at decimal function again. I will pass the, if it is subtotal value is more than 100, we will say shipping is free. But if it is the price is under 100, we will charge $20 for shipping. So I would say subtotal price is more than 100. We would say 0. If not, we would say 20. So this is a shipping address, a shipping price. I would go and see tax, and the instead of total, I would say shipping. SAMPPING price. This one will be shipping price. So we got our shipping price. This one will be total. So let me go and check. Shipping price 20. Yeah, because it is under 100. If I go 20, so shipping is 0. So total will be plus all together. Okay, that's why we will make total equal total equal. I would like to use the to fix. That's why I make number subtotal plus, and you will be a number tax price plus, and you will be a number shipping price, and then dot to fix equal to 2. So we can use that total in the, instead of 58.00, I would say like this. Then this is the total price. So this is the calculating the subtotal and tax and shipping fee, and this one will be big bill. Where is that? Here. Yeah. So this one will be make a payment. Order, place order. So that place order, I would say, yeah. So we will leave for now like this. I will remove this button. We don't need. So this one will be shipping fund. For the image in here, I will use the font. So we have the font here as well. I will go and check. So this one, we can use that one. So I would be using the form div. Yeah, this div. Yeah, this div. I will be using that div. So instead of image, I delete. I input the form. We have to close the tag. So for the class name, we have to change the fix all. Okay, class name. So I will format the documents, and when I go back here, I will see here like this. Why? Because I use the container, so I will delete that div and I will paste again. So as you see, our form is aligned with the UI. So here, let me see class name route LGBT white. I don't like it. I will remove. And the shadow empty, I don't like it. I will remove. Yeah, so this is look good. And for the feedback, I would say shipping RESS shipping address. So yeah, so I will delete that P. We don't need that. If you want, you can add other things. So instead of email, I would say address, and the one will be, instead of message, I would say I will delete it, and I will copy again and again. So this one will be CD. We will add CD for sure, and the country, 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 oops, country, and the code post there. Postcode. Okay, so this will be address, CD, postcode, country. So then we will make a save or something button, or I can remove. Yeah, we don't need that. So like this, it will be like this. Yeah, so we need to add that. So our logic is, if the shipping address is not filled, we cannot make place order. So let's do, to save the shipping address, take for the address, shipping address form data. Okay, here. So first of all, I will say address set address. So first of all, it will be null. You state it will not be null. We will say, because we will have shipping address from the cart item, shipping address. So we will receive that from the cart reducer. Let me go and check. Reducer, cart reducer. In here we have the shipping address, you see. So this shipping address will hold the data of like city, address, code poster, and so on. So we will say set state, we will add the shipping address. Okay, so the same thing for city and the code poster and the country. So I would say here, not address, city, and set city. This one will be BUSD ASCODE code, posted code, and the set BUSD ASCODE code. And this one will be country, set country. So this one will be city and the BOSDA and country. So we can use this value in our file where I go here. Okay, so address input is type is TXT test, ID is ADDRESS, and name will be ADDRESS. So here as a value, I will say ADDRESS address, and the on change, when it is changed, we would define new address in the state. So I will say set address, it will be e.target.value. So that's it for the address. And for the city, it's the same thing, TEXT CINTY, and the CINTY value is city, and the on change we will get the e with arrow function key called set city function. We will pass to the e.target.value, and for the code booster, same thing, booster code, POSTA booster code, type is TEXT, ID say BOSDESUDE. So value will be BOSD booster code, and on change, the same thing, we'll call arrow function key and the set booster code with the e.target.value and the country as well. So I will copy, type is TEXT, ID is COUNTRY, and name COUNTRY. We will say country and the set country target of value. So this is pretty much about the handling the form for the address. So we have to do one more thing, like when we submit or make a payment using paper button, so we will add that paper button. We will use React Paper.js. So I will find React Paper.js. So this one is like integrating with the paper button, and first of all we have to install React Paper.js, and I will open the terminal and I will install under the client folder. So yeah, so now we have got our React.js paper. So I would import two things, which is paper subscription provider. Okay, paper PAYPA, paper SUSCRI PDI1 PROBNDER. Or to make sure not to get typo, you can see here I will copy the same thing, like paper subscription provider paper button. Then what you can do is you can include that button inside the button that we want to put. Let me check. Okay, so what we can do is we can use that one. There is like create order and the on approve function, so we need that. So I will grab that button, or what would be nice is, okay, yeah, that is the functional basic functional paper button. So I will copy, and you remember we have a button. Where is that? Let me go and see. Shipping place order. Okay, so inside that button I will paste it. So this is create order and approve. So we don't have that function now, but we will create later on. So I will show you what it's look like. So if I go back here, paper, you see, so this button I will say I will remove this button because we don't need the UI here. So if I go back, you see, so what we can do is I will put that button, Control X, I will put that button at the end of the shipping address. I think it will be nice. And the gantry, yeah, it will be nice. And the gantry input. So we have paper and debit or credit card. Or so we have these two buttons. If I click here, it will bring me to pay with the paper. So so it is very simple. So what we will do is in the option we have to have client ID. So where can we get that client ID? It is very simple. We will fetch the client ID from the API server. So we have .env file here. So this is the .env file we created when we create the Node.js server, like in the previous lesson. You go and check to make sure. So we will add the paper secret key here. Paper client ID, I would say PAYPAL, paper CLIENT client ID. So this one will be paper client ID. So we can get that paper client ID from the paper developer account. So I will search PAL paper dv and be a developer. So dashboard. So this is a paper developer. You go the API credential here under the app and credential here, and then you create the app. So I would say NODE, no shop. So this is my app I create, and so I will get the client ID here, and I just copy that client ID. Oops, copy. Okay, so this client ID, so I paste it here, and then so we will get that client ID